Well, it's Tuesday again, and you know what that means. It's time for the Golf Business Podcast with Jason Rockel, PGA Master Professional. And today we're going to talk a little bit about Servicescape. And if you don't know exactly what that is, stick around after the intro. Here we go. All right, really excited. Great little intro to get going, pumped up here on a Tuesday. And we're going to talk a little bit about Servicescape today. And I know a lot of you, in the golf business, what does this mean? Servicescape? Are you kidding me? I have no idea what that is. And the thing about it is, we are operating a service. Golf is a service to people. And so what that means is we have to offer an environment that really makes them want to be there. So what an environment is literally is a servicescape. And the definition of servicescape is the totality of the ambiance and physical environment in which a service occurs. So that means everything from the smell walking in the front door to driving up and actually turning in to your driveway and seeing your sign, seeing the flowers that you have there or flowers that you don't have there. Anything that they experience during that time frame based on the ambiance or the physical environment, not the actual encounters with your staff, but the physical environment, are considered Servicescape. Now, it's kind of on the fence whether or not the golf course itself is considered a Servicescape, but in my opinion, it is, because it counts as the total of everything that they have experienced based on the physical environment, which I feel constitutes the golf course, and the ambiance, which is the rain, or hopefully not the rain. But these things are what you are considered the Servicescape. So now knowing that, I think we all understand why the Servicescape is a very important area for us to focus on. Now, here are a few things that I really want you to think about when you look at your golf course in the next few weeks. All right, so we're going to start today with a list of just 4 things, okay? Now, there's a lot of stuff to the Servicescape, and there's a lot of changes that you can make. There's a lot of things that people will see and experience, but I'm going to give you a list of 4 things, a quick little checklist that you can do, and I want you to, comment on my Instagram page at RockHoldGolf or on my Twitter at JRockGolf. Either one, just comment on there about some of the things that are happening at your facility based on this list. And as we go through it, then it'll make a little bit more sense. But the first thing on the list is when you go to work, the next time you go to work, what are the first things that you noticed as you came into the facility? The signs, the smells, the plants, the parking lot, whatever you notice when you come in, just make a note of that, okay? Now, these can be positive things that you notice, or they can be negative things that you notice, and that's going to be something that will weigh in on your customer's overall experience. Their positive experience that they have are the good things that they experience in your Servicescape, and the negatives obviously are the negatives. So are the things that you have that you notice as somebody that goes in there every single day and is probably, masked out almost half of the things, maybe even 3/4 of the things that are going on in your facility, just because they're a background noise at this point. But the things that you notice, are they positive or are they negative? Okay. The second thing is there anything that would truly make somebody cringe or be set off on their way into your golf course, where they would just literally turn around if they saw something that would throw them off? Like, a car that looks like it has been, the wheels have been stolen off of the car, and they don't want to go and park their car in the parking lot because they're scared that their car might actually get broken into or burglarized. Or, is there trees down, or does it smell just so bad from some sort of vent that had popped open and now you have methane gas that is blasting out everywhere? Or is there a construction site across the street where there are trucks going in and out and making it dusty and really nasty? There's a lot of different things that can factor in to your customers' enjoyment of that facility. So you definitely want to know what are those cringe points, or what are those areas that are going to make a customer a little bit disappointed, so that you can do something to overcome that, or understand when they come in and say, oh my gosh, I can't believe that I saw this. Then you have a response for why that is happening. Okay. It's amazing how you can overcome these little slips or these little issues that you may have by just having good information when they come and ask about it. The third thing is, can you make any changes to these areas through either removing the issue or masking the issue? For some places, I've been to some places where the bathrooms smell horrible, where you walk in and you cringe. You're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that it smells this bad. Well, that's something that you can figure out a way to either mask the smell or figure out what's making that smell over and over and remove the actual reason why it's happening. So if there are areas on that cringe list that you can fix, it is only going to help your customer's experience while they're at your golf course. And believe it or not, going from turning into your facility to the first tee, the experience that they have in that first 45 minutes to an hour really sets the stage for the entire golf experience. So if you can have them coming into the facility and make that first 45 minutes smooth and great and have them just excited to be there, it truly sets the situation up to be a successful experience. So you really want to pay attention to these things as we go through. And the last thing on the list, is there anything that you can do to increase the experience, whether that's an ambient thing or a physical thing? Is there anything that is in your budget? Now, a lot of these things can be minor, it can be as little as picking up trash that's out in the parking lot, or spraying Febreze, or just polishing up the sign as you walk in. Anything that can make an okay situation or a non-event situation into a positive situation. Anytime that you can make that sort of change, it's going to help your overall experience for the customer. All right, so those are the 4 things that I have for you. Go through, check the checklist. There's only 4 things on there, so make sure that you take advantage of it and see if it can help you at your facility. If you have any questions, email me at jrockhold@pga.com or direct message me at jrockgolf on Twitter. Thanks a lot. Have a great week. See ya.